Okay, new clip from here. Foley's normal because we're not doing anything close up, I don't think. Probably be kicking ourselves when we get home. The colours aren't quite right. Not as rich as they could be if we were on macro. I don't know. Back up the track. Is there a track running sideways? Or is it a case of just coming back up here to this rocky bit and pushing our way through? And making our way, and spotting another track going this way. I don't know. Just going across the crest of this hill here, or head, or whatever you want to call it, until maybe there's some sort of flowage down there, waterfall, something. Maybe it's just that valley just runs straight down into it, and then at the base of that, where the two angles meet, there's some sort of stream or something. Maybe there's a whole stand of banana that just grows right at and just as the coral fern runs out, there's a nice little stand, I don't know, 10 metres long or something. Soil down there stays permanently wet from all the water trickling slowly through down to the swamp. But it's far enough away from the coral fern it doesn't get smothered. Right in the sun, gets both morning and afternoon sun. I'm waxing lyrical again, but it would be nice, fellas. Especially when we tried so hard to get here. What's it, the third go, is it? It's always at least 3 goes, isn't it? To get to anything worthy or worthwhile. But we do know there is another pathway, and I assume it's going to take us down there, down to that beginning of the edge of the swamp. So it's like a safety net. If we don't get any joy here, we've got an escape route out there, an easier way out, a path. We can just slowly meander our way back to the car. So I do like to try, is I'll tentatively go down as far as I can go and look for some coral fern. Maybe a splash of red or something. I mean, if it stays permanently wet all year round and it's growing banana, you've got the chance of maybe having spathulata there as well, or something else. But you know, I think it's going to have to be, and dichonoma of course, would be nice. There's all that rockage on the other side, which is very similar to the rift on the other side, so you know, maybe it is a case of going straight down and having a look, and then going sideways across to our pathway. I don't know. Whichever way, there's going to be some effort somewhere along the way, I think. I can't get out of it. Got to put the effort in somewhere. Just trying to get the path of least resistance, I think. I suppose I'll put the effort in today, just to be a nice, pleasant ramble, meander down to Mount Compass, and maybe it'd be just the first recce. I was thinking it would be looking at the Bernarda, maybe trying to get into the back end of the square waterhole to see if we can see Bernarda actually in the square waterhole. But you know, it's now a conservation park, and then going out to Tippisterus, and which has Bernarda listed for it, and I think dichonoma, and another Utric. Is it Utricula hamiltonii, or is it Utricula lateriflora? One of the two others that are supposed to be South Australian, I think in quotes endemic. Don't quote me on that. I mean, it's so long since I've got to use those sort of things, because as I said, the CP's in, well, around the Adelaide area, it's just so hard to find and get to, you know. They're all on people's back properties and things like that, and no one talks about it, you know. It's like by private invitation only or something like that. But I think that'll all change once the CP revolution gets going, gets underway, you know. They'll become so easy to grow, and they'll be so much bigger, more robuster, is that a word? Yeah, really robuster. And yeah, people won't want to search around in the wild anymore because you'll be able to do it. You'll be so satisfied. See, I think that's been the whole point in the past. They've never come up to people's expectations. They've never come up to what people expect. Everyone, as I said, it's the general thing. Everyone expects you to be able to do it better in the greenhouse than it does occur in the wild. And we're the only basic hobby I know of that come rapidly to mind where that's just not possible at the moment. You go to any other thing, gerberas, whatever it is, hoyas, all the various orchids you can think of. I mean, they always seem to grow better in cultivation than they do in the wild, but with CPs it's just not the case. And there's some sort of green vegetation out there that's not coral fern, but it's an interesting sagey green. Yes. I hope I have started a new clip from here. I haven't been gas bagging for nearly 35 minutes or something. Horrible shock. It'll take 2 days to upload or something. Night time and a half or something. 9 hours or something. Crash the internet. Oh yeah. No. Well, we've got some nice flowers, but get to the edge here, have a bit of a sneaky poo, bit of a squeeze. Looks very dry over there on the left hand side, as you would expect for this time of year, but and down there, pan and pause, pathway up there, everything around there. The swamp is down there, but I don't really want to go all the way down there to be disappointed, you know what I mean? I want to be able to see at least some coral fern, so we've got a good chance, a good possibility. And I've seen it on bloody Google Maps, so I think maybe it's a case of cutting round the corner of this thing here and trying to meet our pathway on the other side. See if we can get a better vista going down and further back forward or something. I know it's a pain in the arse, but I want some encouragement, fellas, and you're not talking back to me. It would be nice if I did have an iPad open up and somebody's actually chatting to me and say, oh, I can see that. There might be a slight delay of a second and a half or something, but oh yes, I see all that, I see this and that, and you spot something out of the corner of the screen that I haven't seen because I'm gas bagging away, and you can point me in the right direction. Now we seem to be further over. We were over there before. Now we can see the extent of the Melaleuca there. If I hold the camera up. So where's the coral fern? It should, according to Google Maps, it should be down here somewhere. I don't know. More Auriculata there, and there, and there, and there. I don't think they're right home about it. Of course, it's all dormant. Oh no. See, as soon as I said that, going into dormancy. Time to start a new clip, I think. I think so, anyway.